Is it hard to go from having like sex with professionals than to civilians?
No, it was actually really easy.
Civilians.
I like you go civilians.
It
I
was
love
really
it.
easy. So,
Well, isn't the bar set pretty high? Like I'd be
no,
quite nervous.
regular guys are like really good at sex too. It was, yeah. Like it was, I mean, it wasn't.
I love this.
Why is that such a crazy question?
No,
like,
it's a really good question.
These guys are like, you just, okay. So what it is with the industry, you have a less chance of like disappointment because it's kind of more guaranteed. And of course, when in real life, there are some times that I did have bad sex, but most of the time it was really good. Like regular guys are, porn guys are the same as regular guys, and regular guys are the same as, and they're both capable of being really good at sex.
Yeah,
It's sex. It's not a fucking, it's not,
but it's important because
I was
like,
gonna say it's not science, but I was like, is it?
It kind of is.
no, it's
Okay.
important. I have
Little
like one of my
biology in
best
there.
friends is like seeing this new chick, and he can't last longer than 30 seconds, and it's been like
Oh,
4 or
but
5
she
times.
probably loves that. Let me tell you, she probably loves that. I think that's like the biggest compliment ever. Like, please take like 2 minutes. And
Your friend? You're talking about your friend?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
forever or only for the first few times?
No, like for the first few times. And then if you start taking long, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck were you doing? Who the fuck have you been fucking with?
Does it have to be
Shook off
awkward after, or should you just own
Honestly,
it if you're that guy?
I can't stand if a guy takes a long time to come.
Oh,
Like,
sick.
I really can't.
What's the
Busting
perfect amount of
fast is
time?
the best, bro.
The
When you
perfect
just get
amount
in
of
there, it's
time,
done.
honestly, like max, bro, like the perfect amount of time is probably like 8 minutes, like
Shit.
10 minutes, like.
He's stressing right
No,
now.
I'm not.
But I just heard like that shit.
But
You
I mean,
sound
even
my
less
average
than
is
that,
like
like,
7
even
to
less
10.
than that is fine, but longer than that, I'm sorry, I'm like spitting a lot when I talk.
No, you're good.
Anything longer than that is kind of extra. Like our porn scenes would be like 25, 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh my God. Like when I shot a scene because after lockdown, I did shoot and it had been like 3 or 4 months. And holy shit, like I had all my endurance was like gone. I was like, I need to stop. I need water. Like,
Oh, you're winded.
I was like, what the fuck? Because it's really, think about it, like no, unless you're like shit faced and it's like after a long night, you're not gonna be wanting to have sex for that long. Like, come on.
Have you gone from the club to a shoot before?
No, but I did go from like parties in LA to a shoot.
Is that like okay or?
I mean, you go on set, you could take a shower, you brush your teeth. We bring all our toiletries and stuff. Like we always shower like before, after scenes. Like we don't leave the location without like showering afterwards. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have like a green room or like there's catering and all that? It's really
so like it's usually shooting in houses. So like we'll each pick a room where we can just like chill at. But I mean, if you really like the guy that you're working with or the girl that you're working with, you're like hanging out all day.
What, you
doing
like
his
shoot the
stuff.
shit and build chemistry?
Yeah, we'll do stuff like before the scene.
Oh,
Like what?
shit.
We just like hook up before.
Like do what? Like just
Like,
actually
well, yeah, like we'll go like we would go smash like in the corner.
before the scene.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my
It's
God.
OT.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you a lot of
Sounds like you
performers
gotta
do
be
this.
like,
a lot of
this takes a
performers
lot more
do
work.
this. Especially
and
because like then that way you can like
you gotta be
have
cut
like an
different.
intimate moment before you're like in front of a bunch of people. Because when you're on set, it's like this.
Has a guy ever
Wow,
like,
so it's like you're more like connected. You're like
Yeah,
the
you're
vibe
like
can be
having
better
a
on
little
camera.
moment where it's just like you and before you go put on a show for everyone.
Wow. You
I
think that's
feel like-
common in the industry?
Yeah.
Like suit, you know
I'm
that's
telling
common.
you it's common. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not the like this is common practice that people have they will like
are you like more interested in like big like meathead but probably not that smart guys, or like do you like funny like
Dude, I love
maybe
this.
smaller like
I felt
No,
like an
actually,
attack,
no, I
dude. I
don't-
feel attacked.
I think the former. Yeah.
what do you mean?
Former's
You
before.
mentioned the former and the latter. So you
Yeah.
mentioned the
So you do like meathead, probably dumbass,
but,
but
also, no, but really but I like very smart men. But there, you could be both.
So she likes the jack guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
fucking
the- yeah,
asshole.
like,
That's what the former meant before.
yeah.
He needed that.